Bonjour, everyone. Remember about a week and a half ago, I did an unboxing for the RCIR 24-hour French ration that Mike from Atomic Shrimp had given me to review along with him. And we did our unboxing together on each of our respective channels. And now we're going to review on our own time the different meals and link one another's channels on each of our reviews. Now, my breakfast review is going to be the first one that I do, and it's not going to be a very large meal because when I look through this box of goods, components, I don't see a lot that I would consider breakfast. Now, I know that in other countries, people do eat different things for breakfast than they do here and other places, but to me, the muesli chocolat is a breakfast item. And along with that, I think what I would choose for breakfast would probably be the coffee. However, there's a citrus beverage in here, and a citrus beverage is something that I don't dare try because it might have lemon, and I have a lemon allergy. So I'm gonna save the coffee and the hot chocolate for my lunch. So what I'm gonna do instead for my breakfast is I'm gonna have some of these biscuits, cereal flavored ones for breakfast, and what I'm gonna do is put some of the plum jam on that. And then, instead of using my coffee right now, I'm going to eat the Intense Energy Servir Cafe energy bar. Because it is coffee flavored, it does have caffeine in it, and it has energy. I think it's whey protein. So and then it says content of caffeine. Pure stimulant. And that means 150 milligrams of caffeine for each bar. So that is what I'm going to have. Because I don't really eat breakfast in general, honestly. So I'm just going to eat a breakfast today for the sake of the review. So let's see how this turns out. I'm going to get the tray. So before I start and get into this, I just wanted to say thank you so much to Mike from Atomic Shrimp once again for getting this RCIR for me and doing the reviews with me and all that. I really do appreciate it. And you know I've thanked you a bunch of times, but I just wanted to say thank you again, Mike. And I hope that the French military has issued some sort of mess kit or something, or silverware set, or that they have their own, because this is the only fork that is issued with this. It's one of the little tiny ones that snaps closed, and this is supposed to be for everything, and I'm not really certain why, but I am going to have to use one of my own silverwares to do this muesli because this is not even as big as the pouch, you see. And then it says on the cereal to fill it to this line here with water, and it's supposed to make its own milk. I guess it has a dried milk in it. Yes. It has its own milk that will make a milk when you put the water in it. So I'm going to do that off camera. And then I'm going to open up the biscuits and take out the cereal biscuits, get everything ready, and we'll see how it tastes. I'm looking forward to this, actually. I think it really kind of looks good. I know this isn't a lot of the main components yet, but still, I mean, muesli is one of my favorites, actually. And these biscuits I was so excited about, and I don't think they're stale, and I'm so happy I'm going to get to try them finally. Guys, this is what the muesli looks like before the water has been added. A lot of nice little round chunks of chocolate in there. I mean, they're little spheres of chocolate. Round spheres of chocolate. But then there's also the world's tiniest chocolate chips. Okay, guys, now I have my utensil that Uncle Al gave me. Thank you, Uncle Al, for that. This is coming really handy. And I have put the water in my muesli. I kind of shut it with my skeleton hand Halloween-themed barrette. Probably not the kind of thing you'd have if you were in the military, but I have it here. So that's what I used. And I'm going to let that sit for just a moment. This is what the crackers look like. This is one of the cereal. You get 2 cereal crackers, 3 chocolate and 3 salted biscuits. I'm going to try the cereal ones. I'm going to try it with some of the plum jam, which I've already opened. And I'm going to try that first. Ooh, that's nice and solid. That smells very good. It smells exactly like a Nairn's brand oatcake, if you know what that is. God, those things are good. I can never find them anymore. Now, I don't normally put jam on crackers. It's just not my thing. But we're going to try it. So I've spread some of the plum jam onto my cracker. As I said, eating jam on crackers is not my jam. But no, I'm going to try it though. It looks pretty good and it looks really nice and thick, like some quality jam. So let's try. Well, guys, I have had a cracker or a cookie or something that tasted almost identical to this before. And I'm trying to think of what kind it was. So guys, these cereal crackers, they're kind of animal cracker-y, but that's not really a good description of them because they're more grainy and savory. They're kind of sweet. They're ever so slightly sweet. They don't have any salt. At least I cannot taste any salt. I'm sure there's probably some in there, but they're not salted on the top. But we do have the salted crackers, so I guess that makes sense. But they're very good. They're almost like a very mildly sweet cookie or like a digestive. British biscuits are the best, man. So, yeah, that is so good. Wow. Now, I am going to finish that in a moment. I want to try this jam on its own. And I also want to try the cracker on its own. Because these are components that I have never tried before. That is some nice jam. It's very tasty. I love plums. Like I said in my last video, when I was unboxing this, I don't understand why the United States doesn't have more plum flavored jams, you know, candies, things like that. Plum is such an awesome fruit, guys. Come on, get on the ball with your plum stuff. USA. Now I'm gonna try the muesli. It has a good smell coming off of it. This is what it looks like now that it is incorporated with the water. See, it's almost got like some chocolate milk ready to drip all over my camera, so yeah, maybe don't do that. So I'm gonna stir it up a little bit and try it now. There is like the chocolate stayed intact. It didn't melt into the water or anything. It's got quite literally small little chocolate chips. You know? Like a Hershey's Kiss for an ant or something. Okay, guys, this muesli is very, very tasty. It's very oat forward. And I have had a muesli that tastes almost identical to this, minus the chocolate. And I have it here, actually. And that is this. Alpenmuesli. My favorite muesli that I can find in the States. But it's, yeah, it's got the same kind of oats and stuff. It does have some dates in it. Yeah, but they make a version without that kind of stuff too, and they also make a low sugar version. It's very similar to this, except that this doesn't contain chocolate. And this, of course, does. But the non-chocolate parts of this, like just the base and oats and things, taste identical to that Alpen. And the milk has turned into chocolate milk. It's very, very heavy and filling. I could imagine just eating this for breakfast and I would be fine. But I can see that like a soldier or somebody would need more food, of course. Me, I'm fine with this. That is why I didn't want to do this all in 1 or 2 videos. Because I am going to be full just from the muesli alone. And let me tell you, it's a very dark, rich chocolate these chocolate pieces are. Not milk chocolate, but still sweet. Not fake or cheap tasting chocolate, but actually really good. And you know, I'm kind of surprised because when you smell it, it smells good. It does. You can smell the bag a little bit, but honestly, it smells a lot less quality and a lot cheaper than it tastes. It tastes amazing. And now, let me try my energy bar. Servir Café flavor. Oh, wow. Guys, I thought that was going to be like a chewy thing where I was going to have to stretch it out, you know, like a whey bar or something. But it actually, look, guys, it just breaks like this, like nothing, like just easy. Wow, that's surprising. So I'm going to try a piece of this. It's not the texture I expected. Okay, guys, this coffee flavored energy bar is nothing like I expected it to be. I thought it was going to be chewy, like some of the chewy, stretchy, kind of bendy, maybe the First Strike bars are or something. This breaks like it's hard, but it isn't. And the texture of this, when you first start eating it, is very grainy and kind of chalky. The flavor is like a cup of coffee, except really sweet. And it leaves a film in your mouth, like a fatty, oily kind of film. And I know that sounds unpleasant. To me, it's not unpleasant, but maybe to some of you guys, it might be a little unpleasant. But honestly, this is really good. And I wouldn't mind having some of these around in a bag or something just to take with me in case I need them. I like this a lot, but I am very partial to coffee. This is a soy-based energy bar. It has sesame in it, which might be where the oil is coming from. I'm not really sure. And now back to the cereal bar. Oh, I'm going to try this by itself first. That's what I had said, and I'm going to do that. You see? It's got a really nice texture to it. It's a lot more crunchy than I expected. This biscuit is unlike any biscuit I think I've had in any kind of ration or MRE so far. The texture is, like I said, it's like a digestive or like a foreign kind of biscuit. It's not like something, that I find every day around here. And a lot of people say it's like an animal cracker, and the texture is like an animal cracker, but it doesn't taste like an animal cracker. It's very good by itself. I think it's actually better by itself than with the jam, but the jam is amazing. The thing is, I like plain grains. Like, I just like to eat crackers with nothing on them. I like very, very mild tasting stuff. I like very grainy stuff. Wow, and that just makes me look forward to eating all the rest of these crackers. Oh my God. I would eat the whole box. I can't. I have to review them with my other meals. And this is the smallest meal, and I have a lunch and dinner with a whole lot of components left to try. And I'm looking very much forward to that because these few things that I've tried now are high quality things. I want to do something here to show you. See how chocolatey and how milky that became? Just by putting water in it, you've made chocolate milk. This jam is good until 2022. Wow, so see, all of this stuff, I mean, especially like these biscuits and everything, they're extremely fresh, not stale in the slightest. And I'm very happy about that. I didn't want stale biscuits. I've been wanting these biscuits for such a long time. I think my least favorite thing of these three is probably this. And I even like this. This is very good. Oh, oh my God. Okay, guys, sorry. I just want to explain what happened there. I have boxes of cereal and crackers on the shelf above me. And one of them was too close to the edge and it fell. But it didn't mess anything up. So, yeah. Oops. Okay, guys, so I have the couscous poulet, which has chicken in it, and I'm not going to be able to eat that. So I'm going to have to improvise, right? But I do have a lot of crackers, so I can have some of those for lunch. I have a cake. I have the pate. And then, of course, I have this salmon, rice, bean, entire main here, so that could be dinner. I think maybe I could maybe combine it into one video, but I don't know about eating all those crackers. Then I also have soup. And then I also have these energy bars and things I could have with it. So that's what I think I'm going to do, is maybe pate, crackers, coffee, energy bars, things like that for lunch. And then I will just do this as my last meal. We'll see how long it goes and how hungry I am when I get all this out next time. The breakfast was awesome. Aside from a few little bumps in the road. That's what happens when you don't have a professional setup, right? Oh, well. Some of my friends would call that messy Marvin, but I think that was more of an error, mistake, accident, things falling from the sky. And I wanted to give you guys an idea of what some of these components are like. And truly, I knew the breakfast was going to be the smallest one. And that's okay. I don't know how I'm going to do it yet, guys. I know the breakfast was going to be the smallest one, but that's okay. You know, and I will link Atomic Shrimp's channel, his other video and all that in my description. And then when he does his breakfast or cereal or whatnot, I will link that as well. So it's all still connected. We're just doing our reviews on different times. I think he's doing an outdoor review and it's been raining a lot. I'm doing the breakfast indoors. I'm going to have to decide what to do with the next one. Yes, I realize that I'm just sitting here eating jam, guys. Don't mind me. I do know that if I want to use the little metal stove and the heating element and everything, I'm going to have to do that outdoors probably, unless I do it on the floor. So thank you, Mike, for, again, the RCIR, which I very much appreciate, and so far I think is really good. I have another video planned, actually, before I do the lunch video. I don't know, we'll have to see. It's hard when I do things on a phone and I can't save my videos. But I'm doing my best, okay? And thank you so much for subscribing and liking and commenting and all that. I really do appreciate every last one of you. Thank you guys for being awesome. And thank you all for watching, and I will talk to you guys very soon. Yeah, I really think this muesli is excellent. It's very, very tasty.